Celebrate the season with a Christmas classic with a whole new twist. The Duke City Repertory Theater brings the best Christmas pageant ever to Albuquerque starting this weekend. And while you may remember this beloved story, chances are you've never seen it quite like this. Take a look.
Best Christmas pageant ever is, No, don't. Just stop. You go like this. The best Christmas pageant ever. Wait, where did you come from? Okay, you only listen to me. She only listens to me. No, just put the pillow down. I just asked Christmas pageant ever.
No, it's too many different colors.
Oh my gosh, no, it's not. It matches this.
This is
the
royal
eye
blue.
pop out.
It's the thing.
Go right now. Oh my gosh, just leave already. Go. Make it into a musical. Go, action. If you don't do it right now.
And you can catch that entire trailer on YouTube, folks. It's very funny, so I recommend doing it. In the meantime, we are joined by director Katie Becker-Colon and actor Lauren Myers, whom you might recognize from that very funny trailer. Ladies, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. So, Katie, folks may or may not be familiar with the best Christmas pageant ever. This was a play I grew up with and a story I grew up with, but for those not in the know, can you tell us a little bit about what the story is about?
Absolutely. So it's based on a book that came out in the 70s, and the story is about the Herdmans, who are the worst kids in the entire world. They lie and they steal and they smoke cigars, and they invade the annual church Christmas pageant. And so we get to see what happens when they discover the Christmas story for the very first time, and so we get to discover it all anew.
Yeah, that's great. Well, so what makes this production different from others? Of course, like we said, this is an older story and it's a very time-honored tradition. But you guys at Duke City Rep, you guys are always pushing the envelope. So what is going to make this production different?
We are doing a condensed version of the show. So oftentimes people will do this play with 25 and 30 kids. We're doing it with 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so we are boiling it down to its best essence, and we're doing that with the set as well.
Okay.
And so it gives us all an opportunity to experience it in its most condensed, awesome form. And I guarantee that people have never seen the play like this before.
Yeah. Well, so Lauren, let me ask you, I mean, you both are resident members of Duke City Rep, and so I have to ask you, what drew you to this production? There's a lot of holiday productions out there that are great, but what specifically about the best Christmas pageant ever?
Right. We always want to do a holiday show, and we were drawn to the fact actually that it had a lot of kids in it. This was going to be our first show with youth actors, and it was also going to be our largest show that we've attempted so far, and that the challenge of that, of working with a lot of young kids in a professional setting, was really exciting for us.
Yeah, I bet. Well, you know, I mean, I think it was W.C. Fields that was quoted as saying, "Never work with children or animals."
Yeah.
I think it was him that said that. Which, you know, I mean, and I've worked with kids of various ages as well, so I know there are some real joys and some real challenges. So, Katie, what was your approach to working with young actors on this?
One of the big things that we wanted to do is we wanted to treat them as professionals. You know, if you treat someone like a genius, they will be.
Right.
And so we decided that we weren't going to back away from that, that we were going to raise the bar really high and be very ambitious with what these youth actors could do. And they have risen to the challenge. It's really cool to see what happens when we demand, I guess, the same level of professionalism and commitment as we do of any adult actor. And, you know, they don't get asked to do that sort of thing very often.
Right.
And so they are, and they've grown a lot, and we are extremely proud of their work.
Good. Well, that's great. I'm excited to see that.
Yeah.
Well, so let me ask you, of course, you know, a lot of kids in this, but there's kids smoking cigars. So is this a show that's appropriate for all ages?
Absolutely.
It is.
Yes,
Okay.
it is. It's a great show for families, for adults. It's hysterical.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody should come out and see it.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. Well, viewers, how can they get information? How can they learn more about DCRT and get their tickets?
Easy breezy. www.dukecityrep.com. That's our website. We have a box office link on there, and all of the tickets can be purchased there.
Fantastic. It's at the Cell Theater, folks, December 12th through the 22nd. And just very quickly, you guys were just recently named Best Live Theater Troupe. Again, how many years? 4 years?
This is our third.
Third year in a row. So there's great pedigree there, folks. Congratulations. Go see the show.
Yep.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.